The proposition for us today is simply this: you can be a bold witness for Christ in three ways. And the first way is in the face of opposition. This boldness, the noun or adjective, is used three times in the text and refers to this freedom of speech, the speaking without reservation, and then secondarily, without fear, speaking boldly and with confidence. And so, first of all, the Spirit makes us bold, able to speak freely and with confidence, without fear, in the face of opposition. The text reads in verse 13 of Acts chapter 4, when the ruling council, these elders and chief priests and rabbis and rulers, saw the boldness of Peter and John, they realized that they were unschooled, ordinary men, and they were astonished. They were astonished, but they took note that these men had been with Jesus. So the opposition came from the ruling class, both the political and religious rulers of the Hebrew people in the day in Jerusalem. The threat that was imposed was that they were to speak and teach no longer in the name of Jesus. They could do all the good things they wanted to do, even heal people of their diseases. Just don't make it about Jesus. Don't mention his name. And so they are bold in the face of opposition. And the observation of the leaders, those who are bringing the threat, is that they are ordinary men, unschooled, ordinary men. So first observation on, our ability, your and my ability for boldness, even in the face of opposition, to speak freely and confidently and without fear about Jesus, is that we can all do it. Any believer, every believer can be bold in their witness for Christ. These were ordinary men. They were not schooled. They were not trained. Peter and John had not been to a rabbinical school of theology. Peter and John were not trained orators. Peter and John were blue collar. They were fishermen from Galilee. They had been part of the family business up until Jesus called them, and they followed him. In our context, they would be laborers, maybe skilled laborers, part of one of the unions in the Quad City area, or they might be laborers on the factory floors of our manufacturing plants in the Quad Cities. But they were ordinary men. They were working class men. They had blisters on their hands and sunburn on their heads from fishing on the Sea of Galilee. But they were bold witnesses for Jesus Christ.